Alright, hey guys, audio check. Let's see how it sounds like here. Alright, I think it sounds good. Let me put myself in a party really quick, just so I don't pick up on anything else. Alright, it should be good now. Yeah, hopefully the mic quality is good. I want to see if there's a way to move my little voice thing. There probably is. Well, I can just turn off display who's speaking. Actually, let me move top. Yeah, let's move top left just so I don't have to worry about it showing up over my because my camera shows up on my own thing. But yeah, this is the new setup. I got chat right here on my computer. You can't really see it though; it's off screen. But I wanted to make sure you could see me and the wheel. Now let me get this going. The usual. We haven't been live in a bit, but we're back. Hopefully the mic audio is good. Just gotta drop my stuff really quick. Hold on. We'll get started here in a second, guys. I just gotta get this set up on my. I gotta get my stream side set up for the chat and stuff. Let's see. Where? Alright, I think we got it set up pretty good for the most part. Yeah, I still wish I can get still wish I can get 1080p off my console, but it doesn't let me. But I will get chat up. Let's see, can I move you? Because I want like the chat to be bigger, but I don't. Well, I guess I could probably. Yeah, I guess I can manually zoom in and. Well, I guess that's the farthest I could scroll, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll get started here in a second. I'm thinking today we're gonna do. I'm gonna warm up with the 30-minute endurance race just to get some extra money, but just to get warmed up. We'll do like 1 or 2 power pack races, and then we'll focus on practicing my endurance for Le Mans. Let me see if I can't turn this audio down just so it's not as loud. Options, let's see, sound volume. Let's turn that down a bit. But yeah, let me see, just making sure everything is set. Yeah, I'll be live for a couple hours today, so we're gonna have a lot of fun here. Alright, let's see. We should be okay now. I got everything set up on my end. Chat, like I said, my chat that I can see is right here. And let me... Before I start, I'm going to put a message in chat just so everybody knows that I can't really read it when I'm driving for most of it. Alright, so I got that set up. Alright, now we are ready after... we're only starting 10 minutes after, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, this is... Let's make sure my... I'm pretty sure this is already calibrated, but I'm just going to make sure it is on the right setting. Come on. Cool, now we're set. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we got weekly challenges. Do we want to do those alongside the practice? Let's start off with the WTC 700, because that'll give us a handful of money, and then this will be like an easy, quick little 30-minute, nice little warm up. Hopefully you guys here are enjoying the stream, even though it just started, but you know. Alright. Nice little warm up. Put it on 6. I'm gonna turn the sound down a bit. Yo, it's good, Stinky. Okay, let's see. Race sound effects. We're gonna turn that down to 4. Engine sound to... Okay, let me know how the mic is compared to the engine, just so if you can't hear me talk while I'm racing. And I will say, like my message I put in chat just now, realistically the only... Oh dear. That's why we warm up. Realistically, the only time I'm going to be able to read chat is during the straight. What's up, Pierce? How we doing? Yeah, I'm not too worried about like these AI, because this is literally like this build for this car that I found. It's literally just to make sure you can stay on the track the whole time. You don't actually have to pit. But yeah, like I said just now, this section here. Oh wait, you can't see it on the map, can you? No, you can't. Let me do something really quick. Let's see. Camera. Where's a good spot for the... I don't really know what a good spot for the camera is, honestly. Honestly, let's do bottom left, see how this works out. See if this works. Because there's only like... The only thing I'm missing in the bottom left is session time and my left tires. So if I really need to check my tire damage, which I won't for this specifically, I'll just have to flip the camera up for a second and check it. Actually, I wonder... Move camera display. Let's do this. Can I change what it looks like? Overlay options. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's options to... There's no option to like change the shape of the camera in the thing. This is fine. Well, I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna go with what we had before. Bottom left. If I don't know what my tires... Oh! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, but yeah, if I don't know what my left tires are, then it's fine. But... Okay, we're just gonna be mean. I see how it is. Plenty of fuel to go. Right, let's try and get a slipstream off this guy if we can. There it is. Gonna run 3 wide going into the turn. This will be interesting. Who's gonna brake first? Definitely that guy. Had to cut the inside there just cause... Oh, wait, I need to... Where are my gloves? I had gloves. Oh, there they are. Racing gloves. Well, they're not racing gloves. They're baseball gloves. So, yeah. 20 bucks at Walmart will get you budget. If you want budget racing gloves with real leather, go to Walmart. They have baseball gloves. Because literally everyone and their mother was like, "Oh, get golfing gloves. Those would be better." No, I want real leather in my hands, please. Right, 13th off the second half, starting the second half of lap 1. It honestly shouldn't be too bad because this race specifically, like these cars are not. These guys will pit multiple times throughout the race. I don't have to, unless there is like a ton of rain that's coming in. Which I mean, yeah, there's never any rain for the first lap, so I don't have to worry about that. Leader is up to 15.8 seconds ahead. God, my left was just riding my bumper like that. It's crazy. It is kind of funny how I did find this tune for this Puzo. The fact that it's tuned down just to 699.99 points puts me right at the 700 limit and lets me race with generic GT cars. Not even GT cars, like your average like Beamer, Honda, whatever. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this easy race really quick just to kind of warm up. Then might go into a couple power pack DLCs. I might do the spa one because I need to do the spa one to unlock the 24-hour Le Mans. But then I also need to just get enough stars to get 24-hour Le Mans unlocked. Bit wide there. Come on. Well, there's the inside. Cutting the corner a bit. I will say it's kind of funny that the AI still have really terrible braking lines. They brake way too early than what they're supposed to. Oh, this corner always gets me. But we made it. Not bad. You guys having a good day so far? See if I can get the slipstream on Healy. Think I can dive bomb him here on turn 2. Go for it. Oh, off track. Oh, Jesus. He just slammed into me. Sorry, buddy. To be fair, I did kind of cut the track there a bit, but the problem with old AI and not the Sophie AI is that they love to stick to one line, and that's all they do. That's all they know. If you go remotely off their path and you try to cut around, they're gonna screw you over. What's the radar say? Nothing so far. This is interesting. Because usually about now, well, I guess you wouldn't see rain until once we get to, I'm kind of pointing it to it, but the bottom, like, end of the straight, that's when the rain usually shows up. But we should be fine for now, honestly. And honestly, even if it's a tiny bit of rain, we probably won't need to pit for inters. Probably just stay on hards. Yeah, this is my new and shiny Thrustmaster T300, the GT edition. It's funny because it actually has and you can't see it, but it has the Gran Turismo wheel logo. It has the logo on it. It's cool. 9.3 seconds to go. Yeah, these guys will pit eventually. It won't be too bad. Still no rain, which is interesting. Yeah, this will be good warm up because especially since it's a slower car than what I'm going to be driving. It'll be good just for endurance, just building my endurance, you know. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll knock out a couple power pack races, and then we'll jump into. I'll probably do. I think today I'm thinking of doing. I'll do 2 time trials with the fuel and tires turned on. I'll do, depending on time, I'll start with half an hour of the 919 hybrid, the Porsche, and then I will switch over to the BMW Le Mans car, because I was testing that out the other day, and on some of the sections, the BMW was better than the 919. But I think so far the 919 hybrid is the only one I've gotten a sub 320 on for Le Mans. So see what happens. Ease on the. I always gotta be easy on that turn, otherwise it'll come back to bite me. That was a really good section right there. A little bit of a squeal, but we got it. Oh, do you see that? Look at that. That's a lot of rain. Well, I mean, are we gonna pit now? Ah, we're just gonna risk it. I think we have the skills to push through this rain, and I feel like I'm gonna come back to regret that, but we'll see. Yeah, that's a lot of blue and yellow. I just hope that it's mostly just lighter blue. Otherwise, we're gonna be in for a very rough lap 3. But the problem is if I don't pit now, and it's like, oh, the rain's gonna hit, and by the time I get on inters, the rain will already be halfway done, and I'll need to pit again for hards, and I'm like, why would I do that when I can just drive? Okay, that's an interesting looking cell. It doesn't look too bad. But, excuse me, Viper. Alrighty, buddy. You're in my way. Oh, my best time by 1.9 seconds. Nice. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. It's mostly blue. All the severe stuff is east of us. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. The other guy, I guarantee you, because of the rain, the bot behind me, he's gonna pit. Portilla is gonna pit by the time we get back over there. My hope is that the rain lasts only for these straight sections, so I don't have to worry about cornering as much. But we will see what happens. That looks like a pretty angry cell to me. It is also moving towards the west. So when that hits, it might be a little, like you can see on the bottom, all that green in the cell, that might be a problem. Alright, here comes the first wave of rain. Viper is just gonna speed right past me. I'm gonna try to take the outside from him. Cut the inside. There we go, beautiful. Alright, we are now in the thick of it. The storm has arrived. That is a lot of heavy rain coming in. The question is, do we pit for inters like the bot will probably do, or do we stay out and try to race normally? I don't know, but this will be interesting. Where is he going? He's trying to overtake in the rain. Are you joking? That's a crazy move, my man. Especially with this rain. Little bump draft there, nothing crazy. Well, here's the thing. By the way the rain is moving, realistically, what I think could happen is the bot in front of me will pit. I will probably stay out because I could probably risk it. Because the storm cell is big, but well, I don't know. It's still pretty full on the radar. So what I might end up doing, so we'll try to stay ahead of the bot, and I will try to pit for inters. Yeah, because that rain is moving in a weird pattern, and I might want to switch to intermediates. Come on. Where is he? Okay, he's going really slow, and I can just floor it, so we're fine. But yeah, I think because of how this cell is moving, we're going to have to pit for inters. They're also going to all pit for inters if they're not already. But we're just going to try to push it through here a little bit to make up some time. Easy on this turn. A little bit easy on the gas. I know the Viper behind me is going to lose a lot of time just because he's driving slower. But even if the rain does let up, the track is super, super wet. So I might want to switch to inters just because. Might just keep them on the whole race, honestly. Alright. Let's put in. Intermediates don't refuel. I guarantee everybody else is going to be pitting for new tires. Probably refueling as well. I don't need to refuel because my car is on fuel map 6. Just gives me a chance to check my Discord. Alright, here we go. Tire change. Yep, second place is also doing that. He's going to have to refuel as well. That's going to give me even more time to get out of the pits. Alright, run enters, fresh tires. This should last us until the end of the race. And if it doesn't, then we'll just switch back to hards to finish off the race. On the turns. Right, second place is out. And look, literally, like, as I said, like, I guarantee you by the time we finish this lap, the rain will be gone. And we're probably going to want to switch to hards. So, I could have stayed out. Oh, dear. Could have stayed out, but it's fine. We can do inters for... We're so far ahead that the bots are probably going to want to change tires, too. That's also the thing. But we'll see what happens. Go. Alrighty. Doing pretty good. I mean, we're obviously gonna win. There's no chance of us losing because the way this car is made just to go for as long. It's made to go for as long as possible. You know, like, I mean, I'd have to find the guy again who did it on YouTube, but he this Puzo 908. Literally, if you play GT7, if you have this car and you have the WTC 700 Cup unlocked, which is this race. Literally, all you need to do is buy intermediates for the car, for the wheels. You buy intermediates, and you just race. You set your fuel map to 6, which you can look in the bottom left. It shows that it gives you the most amount of fuel because the other cars, they've already pitted at least twice. I've only pit once for new tires. So I mean. You never know. But there is also a chance of more rain coming in. But the question is, do we pit on this? Because we're a minute ahead. So even if I do pit and take my time with it, like they're only going to be like 20 seconds behind, which is still more than enough time. Yeah, track is already drying up, so I mean, we'll be fine. We're chilling, as they say. Oh yeah, track is super dry right now. That was a quick dry right there. I might be able to get away with doing the rest of the race on inters, but I think if the track, in like the next like 5 minutes, if the track gets super dry, I might want to switch back to hards. Got 12 minutes. That's about 3 more laps, depending on the time. Let's see, is there any? Oh yeah, see, look, you see the next wave of rain coming. That's what I'm saying. Like, do I stay on inters while the track is still somewhat wet and just wait for the next wave of rain? Or do I switch back to hards and just suffer through whatever that is? And also to any returning viewers, if you've noticed, I'm using my headset mic now, which is thankfully the same technology and type of microphone as my quadcast. Just a bit more condensed because I have a wheel, and I don't have like a boom arm to put a microphone on. So. Oh, we're just gonna have to cut the corner there because I was not about to spin out. Yeah, that rain's coming in quick, so I'll just stay on inters probably for the whole race just because of that extra wave. Because what's also gonna happen, is the cars are gonna be so far behind. I can probably just chill on lap 6 and just wait and win if I really wanted to. I'm only saying that because of the fact that by the time they get to the finish line, they are most likely going to pit for hards. Some of them might. And then their AI will be like, "Oh, it's raining again. We gotta go back another lap and switch for inters again." And I also know that most people play GT7 with this cam, either the hood cam or they play with the front, like the bumper cam. But honestly, I like the first person one because it just adds to the immersion. Let's see, are they going to pit? That is the question. We're a minute and a half ahead, and they're probably gonna pit. So I mean, looks like we got some blue on the radar. All that light rain. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, Puzo brakes, everybody. I wasn't paying attention, I still managed to stop. Surprisingly, I'm looking at my little camera on the bottom. The lighting actually looks better when it's sideways like this, which is kind of funny. So I will have to keep note of that next time I stream, is to have my camera on the side. Yep, here comes the next wave of rain. Everyone's pitting except for me, because I just have the fuel to last. What's funny though, you can't really tell from the stream, but my camera is actually sitting about 4 or 5 feet away from me. It's like, I'm pointing at it, it's like right on the edge of my bed. I have like 7 books that as like a base to hold it up, so you can see my entire body in the wheel. Because there's really no other angle that I can do to make it work like this. Okay, we got, see, look, like that rain, I don't know. I'm already entering the second half of the track. I don't know if it would be worth it to switch back to hards by that. Well, let's see what the weather looks like when we get there. It's getting pretty blue, some green. We'll see what happens. I might low-key just stay on inters for the whole race just because the AI is already so far behind. Even if I don't have grip on dry road, it's not going to matter. Oh dear. 7.5 minutes to go. Takes about 4.5 to make a lap. So depending on how this rain treats the other cars, we'll see what happens. So I've had it happen twice now where I can stop at the finish line on lap 6 and just wait like the extra minute or two so I get exactly 30 minutes and not have to do a whole other lap for the race. Ow, that was the wall. Come on. There we go. The rain will probably start to dry out as soon as we cross the line. Honestly, let's just go for it. Let's go back on hards. I think that would be the play. I think that'll be the play. Yeah, but I'm doing this just like I said, just as warm-up. It'll be easy money. Because every time you do this race, if you get a clean racing bonus, which is super easy to do, you just don't hit any cars or just don't slam into walls, like a lot. You'll walk away with 825,000, which is pretty good. I will say pit stops take forever in this game. Take forever. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Got 5.5 minutes on the clock. The roads might still be a little wet. Oh, they're absolutely still wet. But, I don't know. They'll eventually dry. That's the thing. They will, like, I'm going to be sliding like crazy. They will eventually dry out. Oh, I should have stayed on inters. Well. Okay, let me turn my traction on. Okay, that helps a little bit. Does help a little bit. Not a lot, but it helps. Yeah, we're way ahead right now, it looks like. Yeah, see, they're going to pit again, too. So realistically, what'll happen is I will get to the end of the track, and I'll probably just be able to wait there for a minute or two. Just to finish the race at exactly 30 minutes. Otherwise, I'm spending another 4 minutes just going around for no reason. Oh. Hard tires are still not the play here, but it works. Minute 43. Well, we'll probably keep that up, honestly. Let's break a little earlier on that. Just entering the straight, and I'm on the last little bit of it. Let's turn my traction down just a little bit. Okay, track is starting to dry a little bit. I should be fine to go back to 1 TCS, but we'll see. Yeah, I can see why this track would be really fatiguing for 24 hours, just because most of it is just straights. You have to just be aware, just drive like this all the time. But we should be fine, honestly. Yeah, track is already drying up. It's not too bad. No rain in sight. 2 minutes to go. This time might be a little close considering there's still over a minute and a half and the cars are already on the last part of the straight. But it should be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. I can even probably push it a bit. Yeah, 2 laps of fuel remaining. I mean, we're probably just going to be sitting on the finish line just waiting for him to finish. Alright, 50 seconds. Let's see what happens. Let me get, like, right up on the finish line. This is also a strategy you can do if you are also someone who farms this race like I do. If you get a scenario like this where you have less than a minute before you hit the line, you can literally just sit here and right as the time is about to end, you just cross over the line and it'll end at 6 laps instead of 7, which is pretty nice, honestly. But it depends if those goobers up there in the top right, if they can catch me in 15 seconds, which does not look like they can. They're still a minute behind. 6, 5, 4. We're going to start rolling. And go. Final lap. 6 laps. Exactly 30 minutes. Maybe a second over. So, I mean, it works. 825,000 credits for 30 minutes of work. And with WTC 700, yeah, 3002, literally 30. This is the best money making method like in the game right now. Also, I have to fix my rug because it is currently being abused. Unfortunately, it's being bent in ways that it should not be. I have no idea how to fix this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around because it is currently being pulled accidentally. I'm just gonna kind of weigh that down a bit. Hopefully, well, it's because of the chair, honestly. The rug will move naturally. Alright, now that that's done, let's go to the power pack, see what we gotta do. Alright, we got some challenges too. Power pack challenges, let's see. Alright, I think we were gonna do complete 3 races, cool, that's fine. Spa. 8 laps of Spa with 18 cars. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Just gonna adjust my gloves. Aww. There we go. Probably qualify, oh, it's gonna be raining. Okay. Okay, it's not raining now, but we're gonna get some practice in. Stay on fuel map 1 just to see what happens. We're on race mediums, okay? Gotta see how this car handles on Spa. I haven't done it before, so seems like it should be okay. This thing is pushing it. 305 and good lord. Oh, that's a weird cut. Okay, I forgot about that turn. Obviously the rain will be different, but we'll see. Definitely want to get a few practice laps in this car, though. It's a pretty good turn. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I forgot how much of a boat this Porsche is. It has an ungodly amount of understeer in it. Does not want to turn at all. Probably gonna want to do a couple, like 3 or 4 laps at least of Spa, just to see. Because like I said, this thing has a ton of understeer. Oh, that was a rough turn. Very rough turn. Should have braked earlier. 210 is the delta to beat. We did a 203. So I think naturally we will be faster, even in the rain. The problem is that this car is a boat and does not want to turn properly. At least on Spa, I haven't had troubles on other tracks. Like Daytona, I know is fine. I can do this track fine on Daytona, this car on Daytona, but oh my god. Okay, brake between 150 and 100 on that turn. Brake, please. Okay, they're up to a 207. Throwing it a little bit wide here, but should be able to kind of cut the angle here. I don't know why this thing is buzzing so much, dude. I need to fix the... let's see something. Controller settings. Let's drop it down to 2, see what that does. Okay, that seems to be a little bit... My wheel is kind of fighting itself. I had to adjust the torque settings. Oh, so hopefully that helps on cars with this specifically. Seems like rain is coming in. I can't tell though. Oh, somebody's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, it's another Porsche. The battle of Porsches has begun. Oh wait, I just realized they did a 207 and I'm like coming. Oh my god, those last 2 turns are actually terrible, dude. Please turn, please turn, please turn, please turn. Jesus Christ, dude, this Porsche is not fun, but it's literally like my only option that's like of a somewhat fast car. Why? That's like a prime example of the old AI, even if it's under the new Sophie telemetry that they use. Like, they literally they brake at the worst times, man. I'm telling you, you don't need to brake. You do not need to brake at that point. .207 is a pretty fast time, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm definitely gonna want to use a lot of this practice time to get used to the track. Especially if it rains, because obviously if it rains during quali, that's gonna change the time a lot. Come on, turn, please. It's a bit wide there, but it's fine. So you're telling me I gotta get that time down to... Oh, we'll make up some time through here too. But I need to get that 224, that needs to get down to at least a 206, 205 at least. If I want any chance of actually winning this race. Oh my god, this car is such a boat, dude. I'm definitely not going to choose this car for the actual 24 hours. I'm going to choose one of my hypercars. Because, or my, yeah, whatever they're called. Dude, that braking zone is so hard to judge. Is it raining or are the tires just bad? Like, I don't understand. 209, even though I cut the corners, that would have been like a 213 realistically. Oh my days. This thing is I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely gonna want to utilize practice for this until I until I learn the braking points with this car. Because this game is kind of funny. You can cut some of the corners and it won't penalize you, but you touch like the lip of the curb and it gives you a 2-second penalty for no reason. Easy on the brakes. I don't understand the whole, like, they brake so early, and then it just ends up ruining my line. There we go. There we go. Push, 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 push. Come on, Porsche. Beautiful. That's what we wanted to see. It's not what we want to see, but it's better than last time. Come on, give me that power. Give me that power. Really? Seriously, he brakes on the apex, dude. Like, that right there just cost me like half a second. That literally just cost me like half a second. We're gonna dive bomb because, oh my god, that literally just costed me so much time. Much better braking zone. Just gotta brake it, what, 150? Okay, sure, man. Yeah, awesome. Literally, I don't understand this Porsche. How? Come on. I don't know why it's not. Dude, really? Okay, we're just gonna have to return to pit and go out again, because I don't know what that was, but I literally put no throttle on the car and it still spun out. Like, that's the corniest thing I've ever seen, dude. And I need the AI to, like, not brake in front of me like that. Because it legitimately just ruins my line. That literally would have been like a 206, or, yeah, it would have been like a, well. Okay. I'm gonna have to lock in for a lap once I'm done with this out lap, because the game thinks I'm not good enough when I'm clearly running a 208. But then the game would just be like, yeah, we're gonna shove an AI in front of you so you lose all control. Dude, is the track wet or am I tripping? Like, what's going on? Why is the track all, like, icky right now? It's not even raining. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with the track. There's no rain at all. It's just foggy. But I don't think that should I don't think that should dictate, like, changing tires. Okay. I don't know, man. Come on. There we go. Oh. Dude, why am I running so wide there? I don't understand. Wheel is so loose too. I don't know why it keeps loosening up. Come on, turn. Thank you. Where did you come from? Okay, we gotta beat this guy then on a quali lap. Let me guess, he's gonna brake right at the thing. Okay, just gonna cut me off then, huh? I see how this is. Sometimes you have to be aggressive with those other racers. Otherwise, it's just gonna screw you over. Come on. Full second ahead, so we're doing okay. I don't know why I'm struggling so much on some of these turns. I know Spa pretty well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Okay, we're just gonna go to quali because I don't know what is wrong with the track. It's like a mix of rain, nonsense. I don't know, man. Let's just get out there. Let's make sure my stuff is set. We're good. Gonna have to do at least one lap around the track to set the out lap, but we'll be fine. Let's get it. I always try to be the first one out on the track, otherwise could be a problem. Oh, you can just straight up flat out take this turn. Okay. That's a good thing to know. It's right after the 150 brake. Yep. Turn. Keep the inside. Don't go on the dirt, please. Oh my god. There we go. There's the exit I needed. This thing is such a... It's like I said, it's literally a boat, but I think I have to be somewhat aggressive with its turning so I can actually maintain a turn like this. Elbows out. There we go. Alright, here's where we can push it a bit. Beautiful exit. That's what we need. That's what we need, isn't it? Eat that curb a little bit. It's okay. Hard on the brakes. There we go. We did not spin out. It's good. One sub 2 minute. It's pretty good. Cut the inside there. And proceed to spin the car out. Oh my days. Yo, it's good, Kale. You just witnessed me almost crashing this car for the third time now, actually. And that definitely costed me a couple seconds, but we'll see what happens. It's your boy. Exactly. Oh, the track is starting to be funny now. This will be interesting. On quali, no less, but we'll see. Then again, if I need to abuse the bot car so I can just win this event for the stars, I'll do it. I will say one feature I do like about the DLC races is that the new Sophie AI saw YouTube, but then saw you was supposed to, yeah, I try to post all over that I can. But what I like about these DLC races, it uses the developer's new version of their AI, Sophie 3.0. And I learned this the other day. All of the bots, they are like AI. They are fully AI, but they are trained off of real player data. So like all these names you see, these are the names of real professional GT7 players that have recorded times on these tracks for these races, which is kind of cool. Because it makes the races a lot more closer, makes them more challenging. Yeah, see, look at the difference that little slip-up made at the start. I'm a well over 2 minutes. But, I mean, we'll get that down. We did a one... Well, I don't know. I could probably shave off about 10 seconds if I'm careful on track. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, the the T300 RS GT, it was either this or the Logitech G923. The G923, yes, it's about $200 cheaper from what I paid for this, but the fact that this one is a bit more high quality, this one will last me longer. There's not as many problems with this wheel. It is a dual belt driven instead of gear driven, so it's really quiet. I'm not using them now, but the paddle shifters are super nice and clicky, so you can tell when you actually are shifting. Six seconds behind leader, and we're only 3 seconds off our own delta. Definitely gonna have to step it up a bit if we want to have a chance at winning this. The nice thing though is that you don't have to win all of the DLC races. You can just complete them, but you're missing out on the free money. You're missing out on unlocking like the super long endurance races, which I want to unlock. That's why I'm absolutely gunning it for first place for every race possible. The only race that I have not gotten first on yet is one of the Nürburgring races. That's because the AI were kind of cheating in that one, but I'll eventually come back to that one and finish it. Easy on the brakes. I'm gonna kind of cut this corner a little bit. Did think of going on D1 for a bit. After a long time, want to hop on later? I would, but later tonight I will be out with some friends, but I'll be on for a good portion tomorrow and Sunday. Okay. Again with the first turn, I can never get it for some reason. Alright, 208. It's not bad. But let's see if we can full send. Oh, you absolutely can if you just cut the corner. You can absolutely full send if you cut the corner. Oh dear. Okay, we're still pretty far behind our old time, but oh, that's gonna be off track. I honestly think our only issue right now is that first turn, that little hairpin at the start. That's like our only issue, is what I've noticed. Kind of cut there a little bit. Come on, I know this Porsche can push it a little bit. We're still losing time, which is a problem, but I mean, If this is what the race is going to be like, this will be interesting because of the weather. Yeah, it was a lot worse than last time. Got time for maybe one more lap. Maybe two if I'm lucky. Been trying to think a lot about the future of this community. Still trying to decide if they're coming back. Honestly, my take on it is that it's always going to be worth it to come back. Is that most people probably just won't because of how Bungie is treating the community and how the community is just as people, unfortunately. Because I've said this before with D2, it's eventually going to turn into D1 where people will eventually come back to both games just to kind of goof around and have fun like we used to. But it's not going to be anything to what it was. Because I know people are working, there's a group of people working on that mod that they managed to bring back like a really old version of the game from like Red War Forsaken era, I think. You can't shoot your weapons, you can't explore, you can't equip or shoot stuff, but you can still explore. So I mean, it's just one of those games where like there really is nothing else like it. I still don't know why things went the way they did for years, but they unfortunately did. But even for me, like even like D1, like it's just gonna be a game where every now and then, like me, you, and some other people might just hop on it just for fun and like just do whatever, just because it's still online. It's not like it's going away anytime soon. That's a beautiful full send right there. Oh dear. Well, that's gonna screw over my time. Okay. 3rd place in quali. It's not bad. It's not bad, but we'll see what happens. 3rd on podium. Podium start isn't bad. The only people I have to worry about is typically the top 6. But, okay, 70% chance of rain at Spa. Okay, I cannot listen to Sarah when she's like, oh, you can switch out your tires later. No, Sarah, if you say it's gonna rain and then clean up later, what happens, and this happened on the last track that I did with that little spiel with rain coming in, it rained the whole time. So I literally just started the race on inters because it was raining the whole time, and I won by like 10 seconds because the AI could not keep up with me. It's pretty funny. Alrighty, 8 laps of Spa. 3rd place, feeling good. Just gonna have to watch the radar. There's rain already on screen. So I bet that means we are going to have to, realistically, we will have to swap after lap 1. But we'll see what happens. Got 8 laps, plenty of time to chill. Kind of be a little cheeky and cut the inside here. Oh, he blocked me. It's funny, they drive like old AI, but at the same time, they drive really, really good. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, when the road is like really dry, when the track is super dry, it's kind of easy to keep up with these guys. And I kind of block them. Yeah, I've learned from racing these AI, you have to play aggressive. You have to block them like crazy hard. You can't let them overtake you, like, at all. And still do what I want to do. Trying to bring Destiny back. Yeah, I get that. I mean, it's like I said, it's a franchise that even if you have like another game that's somewhat like it, there is nothing like it. So I mean, like I don't blame you for how you feel about it. Just trying to keep it alive. That's what I've been doing with D2. I always check the popularity report website. It shows we're dipping below 400,000, but realistically, I would say Destiny 2 is going to stay. D2 will stay at like 100 to 200,000. Oh, yep, it's going to reset me, but it's fine. Because this game just loves to be cheesy with the AI. They never not stick. Yeah, there's no rain, so we're not even going to worry about rain for now. This boat can turn, please. Okay. You know what? That was lap 1. That was a bad lap. I don't know. The only problem is you have to watch this cutscene every time you restart. That's why it's annoying. And that's what I don't like about how they promote it. It's like, oh, it's our all-new AI system with the cars, and they have their own line, they have their own pathing, their choices, and how they attack and defend, which is true. They do have their own patterns, I want to say. The problem is that they still drive like the old AI where they stick to one line and they never get off of it. And I've done this before as an experiment. I've done it to where I've rammed into one of them at like a turn and knocked them way off track. Not even 2 seconds later, they already back on track ahead of me. And it's like, how? So I mean, I definitely want to catch this guy's slipstream because he's slower than me. We're just gonna full send and kind of cut the corner here a bit. Because here's my thing. I race clean. I try to race as clean as possible. But if the AI are gonna like that, I'll do like stuff like that where it's like if the AI are gonna want to play dirty, I'll play dirty. Because like, there's no excuse for the AI to be driving like they are, even using real player data as like their bar to set. Okay, ran it a little bit wide there, but that's okay. I think realistically, I did the math on how many you need 500 stars to unlock 24-hour Le Mans, but I realized if I did every other pack except for American, and I won every single race, and I just completed these, I would have the stars for it. But I'm still trying to place as high as possible, you know? I can't just, like, not do that. Otherwise, I'll never get the stars. Oh, of course, my nose itches right as I'm trying to race, dude. Alright, let's try and keep up with first if we can. I can tell he has a worse line than I do in some of these turns, but the problem is that they just get up and they just go, and it's like, how? I have a faster car than you. Honestly, if I can get second on this race, I'd be really happy with that. Because as much as I hate how these AI drive, they actually do drive like real people. They have a decent line. You know, they don't perfectly stick to it, but they do stick to it. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're in first. So now all we gotta do is somehow keep the other AI from winning. I'm gonna use all the track I can to stay ahead of this guy. Come on, Porsche, push. It's our turn to push through. It's right there. Easy there. We are using all of the available track to potentially win this. And now that we're in front, we should have a pretty easy time holding this position, but you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen. And since he's not immediately behind me, I'm going to... Okay, no rain. Beautiful. It's perfect. Trying not to go off track. Fix my wheel again. I'll have to figure out what's causing that, why it keeps loosening up like that, but yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm up for some D1. Because not gonna lie, D2's been getting kind of boring since I've already kind of done everything. But we'll see. There we go. If I just do that every lap, we're going to gain like half a second off second place. Still no rain. It's beautiful. It's what we want. Yeah, even if these AI are kind of hard to beat, as long as you have a fairly decent line and you pick the easy car, which is this one, basically the one with like 30, 40 extra horsepower depending on the car, you will win the races. That was a beautiful turn. I'm also very proud of myself for turning off all the breakpoints, the lines, all the spiel. Because for the longest time, for my first like 100+ hours of just sim racing, I used to have lines and breakpoints on all the time. But I've kind of gotten comfortable with GT7 because it seems, out of all the games I've played, it seems to be the most forgiving. It's definitely the most forgiving of the games I've played. Okay. Well, we got a car to catch, boys. That's not good. I don't know how I spun out like that, but that is not good. Because now we got a car to catch. And the track is going to get a little misty. So actually, we're going to turn our track up to 3. We're going to be a little cheeky, cut that corner right there. We're almost caught up to him. Let's cut it wide here to cut in. Problem is the track, it's not raining, but the track feels wet. I don't know why that is. It just is. I don't know. 4 seconds ahead. That might change. Let's see if we can catch him. Let's drop it down to 2. Gonna run it super wide on that part. Use all the track I can. A little too much. But, like I said, if I can only get second on this, I'll take that, you know, because some of these AI, man, they are something. They are just ungodly good at driving. Yeah, still no rain, but the track just feels wet. I don't know, I don't like it. Go. Yeah, honestly, for now, we're 3 laps to go. Let's just aim for second place. Because the guy behind me is actually gaining, so I just need to focus on holding this position, realistically. We're not going to win, but that's okay. We're not meant to win every race. No, you're not meant to win every race in this DLC. Unless you're just a god who spends all day playing this game, which I don't. As much as I love sim racing, I don't spend all day playing GT7. I think some good content would be some like some highlights of these streams. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, now he's every lap he's gaining a second in time. So I mean, I'll just have to deal with it, unfortunately, because this game does not like me sometimes. Alright, 4.3 seconds behind the leader. Let's see if we can change that. Might be able to, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Just be extra cheeky with that little cut there. Use all the track available. Late on the brakes. Honestly, if I actually focus up here, I might be able to catch him. And there goes my shot at catching him. Okay, well, we tried. I can really like catch the leader like this on the straights, but as soon as it's the turns is what gets me. Like I'm really sacrificing straight line. I'm sacrificing cornering for straight line speed in this car, which is like just super unfortunate. But who knows? We'll see what happens. We still have 2 more laps, so anything can happen in 2 laps. You never know. Alright, we're starting to catch him. That doesn't mean we'll win. There's the speed. Go, 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 go. Up the inside. He's blocking. Gonna dive bomb. Off the gas. Easy. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That is how you win Spa. Right there. Oh, dude, that is how you win Spa. What a finish. That was good. He put up a good fight. I told myself that it wasn't possible to catch, but we caught him. Wow. Look at that. We'll take that. And now we should have 24 hours unlocked. There it is. 500 stars. Plus a whopping 750,000 credits. Yeah. 24 hours racetrack, no chicane. 500 stars. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, I'm going to be funny and try the Nürburgring again. Well, I don't know. It's only 2 stars. It's only a 2-star difference. Really not that bad. What race should we do? Actually, I don't know. Well, we already did. We did. Yeah, we did Spa. Let's do FF tuning battle. Interesting. Honestly, I might switch to... Let me see. Let's see. I'm like hunched over right now. I gotta see what I'm looking at. Gotta see what I'm looking at. 100,000 extra credits just for completing the challenge, which is amazing. Let's do a custom race. Let's do Le Mans, no chicane. Let's do some time trials. Gotta practice for 24-hour Le Mans. No chicane. Let's do afternoon. Can I change car? How do I change car? Change car. We're gonna start with the M Hybrid. Car settings, we're gonna put on mediums. We are going to change the settings. Tire wear on, fuel consumption on. Alright, my best time is a 3:18 with a 919. We're gonna see if I can beat that in the hybrid. Off to a great start. Had to make sure I'm on lean power for because I'm gonna want to be on lean power so I can drive as long as physically possible without having to pit. That first turn's always rough, honestly. Mediums feel okay though for now. Let's actually drop it. Let's drop it to 1 on the straight and then see how our fuel manages. Because I want to get as much power as possible on the straight, and then when we're on like the other half of the track, we'll go back down to 6. Running 322 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast. But yeah, I can already tell that doing this for 24 hours will be kind of fatiguing, so I gotta train for it, you know. But today will just be a short practice. I think tomorrow's stream we'll do. We'll mess around in some of the normal like non-DLC races. Ooh, really rough on that. Okay. Gotta be careful there. First gear in this car is really long for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely need to practice more with this car, because the hybrid I can do pretty good on, but this car's brakes are definitely different. This is definitely going to be a wasted lap, but I'm not too worried about it. God. Okay. Yeah, I'm also intentionally like pushing the limits a little bit just to see what this car is capable of in optimal conditions, no less. But we'll see what happens. This thing loves to slide more than the Porsche. Alright, let's do the 616 strategy again, where I stay in 6, and then when I hit the first part of the straight, I just turn it down to... Again, with the first turn, man. I can't ever I can't stop there for some reason. I don't know why. This car's braking system is interesting, to say the least. Definitely not a fan of it compared to the Porsche 919. Alright, let's see how she does on the straight again. This would also be my time to eat food, drink water, which I'll prep for, obviously. And honestly, at the end of the day, even if I don't win the 24 Hours of Le Mans in this game, I want to get at least top 5. You know, that would be a good benchmark of mine. Top 5, nothing crazy. Considering that it's literally 24 hours of straight racing. I will take breaks, but not like, I'll try to minimize the breaks to see if I can really push myself. Because that's what it is. It's not about winning it. It's about seeing if you can handle 24 hours of straight racing. You know? Trying to understand the brakes on this car here. Right, back to 6. A little bit rough on a little bit late on the braking, I'd say. That's mostly what I'm like needing to work on, is my braking technique. This thing loves to slide a lot. Okay, still struggling on that turn there. Okay, could be better. 333. Could definitely use some improvement. I always gotta remember, it's that first red sign you have to brake at to make that first turn. If I get some more power through here, I should be fine. There we go. Using all of the track. Okay, we're 1.8 seconds ahead. That's pretty good. I want to say we're going to gain a lot of time if we don't slip up at that turn. Also, the fact that since I'm kind of bouncing between 1 and 6 on the engine map, that could also be affecting our overall time. Doing pretty good so far. Letting my hands rest for a minute. Beautiful turn. Yeah, that already saved us a second right there, which is pretty good. Much better turn as well there. That's definitely going to cut off some time. .6, that's not too bad. Come on, BMW, I know you can push it. Still 4.5 seconds, not too bad. Okay, that was a bad... Yeah, see, it's gonna race that. Okay, let's try a full lap on 1. Fuel map 1. Let's see what full power just whole way. Let's see what the time difference potentially is. There we go. Way too wide there. That's going to cost me some time for sure. Yeah, we're still almost 2 seconds ahead. About 2 seconds ahead. So, I mean, it's not too bad. Yep, we did the 616 strat. We're gonna see what only fuel map 1 can do. Hope you guys are having a good day. We're pushing, yeah, there's 322 again. 323. Come on, get that 24. Give me that 24. There it is, 324 kilometers an hour down the straight. Yeah, so right now we're 2.4 seconds ahead. But I want to do some more testing with this because yes, I could run fuel map 1 like this the whole time, but I'm going to be pitting so crazy. I'm going to be pitting like a lot. And it also depends on if I want to run mediums or hards or whatever. A perfect turn right there. Saved us about a second. Yeah, about a second difference, which is pretty good. And I don't know, maybe if I am fast enough on the track, fuel map 1 could be good. Because yes, I'd be pitting quite often compared to the other cars. But I'm trying to think this through as a endurance, right? It's like, yes, you could sacrifice. Okay, that's going to cost us time right there. Yep. Well, so that happens I'm not fully focused in, but it's fine. We're just kind of goofing around. If I want to do like actual practice, I'm going to do that off stream, where I'm going to be doing this for I'm going to be doing this stuff for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, just to test my endurance, because I can do well over an hour just fine with no issue. Like, that's a benchmark. An hour and a half, 2 hours, that's fine. It would be like the 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 marks. That would be kind of weird to test. I'm losing grip through here. I don't know why. Okay, really? You're just gonna... Okay. Love when my brakes don't want to work. Alright, let's do one more lap. Let's try and get a good lap in the in this BMW, and then we'll switch to the Porsche hybrid to see what I'm doing wrong in this car. Really? Okay. This is not going good. I mean, honestly, as much as I like this car, I think the 919 hybrid will be better just because it's a lot more fuel efficient, even on fuel map 1. So I can really get some power out of the Porsche versus this car. So what? That was our best lap of 3:30. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, 1.17 above our normal delta, what we should be doing. Yeah, I can already see this is what's going to get me if I ever decide to do this challenge for 24 hours, because, like, you're going down this straight for almost a minute straight. Like, it's insane. And you have to keep the wheel, otherwise it'll start... See, you saw a jitter there. It'll start spazzing out on you if you're not careful. Yeah, this lap's not going to be good. Okay, but we'll just see we'll see what happens, and then we'll compare times with the Porsche. Because if the Porsche is just straight up faster, I'm gonna take the Porsche over this car, even though I kind of like the interior of this car more. Oh, that was a bad cut. All right, you know what? Let's just here. I want to test this, right? I want to test to see. Okay, obviously those are not the best laps, but the question is, where am I gonna pick up like 10 seconds in this car versus the Porsche? Okay, the overall performance is up by like almost 10 points. Okay, game, can I please adjust the... Can I adjust the stuff before I start racing, please? Alright, let's go. Let's see. What can the Porsche do that the BMW cannot? We're going to do fuel map 1 all the way just to see what I can do. Come on, I know the Porsche can push it through here. Come on, come on. That's way off track, but it's fine. It's our warm-up lap. Doesn't really matter, you know? It doesn't... it's like a pancake. That's what I always tell myself. Like a pancake. First one's never good. It's always the testing run, as they say. Running like the Porsche does not have the top speed compared to the BMW, I don't think, because the BMW around this time was running like 320 something. So overall, the Porsche is slower on the straights, but I think the difference is that this thing has way better fuel economy, even in engine map 1. The cornering is significantly better, but we'll see. This is kind of a weird lap anyways, so we're just gonna do a couple... We'll probably do 5 laps, just like the BMW, just to see what I can do here. Yeah, 22 laps. That's actually not too bad for fuel map 1. really good corner there. Let's see. Are we going to take this corner full send, or are we going to kind of slow roll into it? I think we're going to full send. And immediately brake and just kind of trail off of it. That might be the strat, honestly, to get a better time. Paddle shifters, even though I'm an automatic. Okay, it's gonna be over 320, I know that. But we'll see what happens. Okay, if I especially fail to get the corner there. Yeah, it's gonna be over 320, unfortunately. 322, that is about 4 seconds off my old time. Let's see if I can catch up to that. That comes to beg the question, where exactly in the world am I going to get 4 seconds from on a 3.5 minute track? It's a much better line there, but I'm losing time. I'm actually gaining a couple hundredths, which is good, but it's nowhere near what I need. You know, it's not 4 seconds. You know, I need to figure out how I can replicate my 318. Because I do think for this sub 320 is good. I just don't know what the time. I just don't know what time I should be shooting for. You know, that's the problem. But right now we are 0.4. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Almost half a second faster. Not too bad. I just gotta be able to replicate that break point, don't I? Okay, we've gained a little bit. It's pretty good. Just trying to attack this curb more. Because every second counts. Every little fraction counts. There we go. It's over us. That's 1.2 that we've found so far. It's pretty good. We'll cut the curb there. Let's see if I can't get a faster time through this sector here. Come on, push Porsche, I know you can. A little bit off track, but we'll take it. Lost a couple hundredths, but that's okay. As long as I can figure out like where I'm losing time, like there, like right here. This is the corner that I struggle with a lot, at least in this car. Okay, so we found 1.2 seconds, 321. Still have zero clue how I got a 318, but we'll figure that out, you know? Cut that corner a bit. I'm gonna start attacking aggressively in these corners now. Losing a bit of time, but that's okay. Because the trick is to, it's really, like I said, it's just I gotta find where I'm losing time so I know, like, what to expect, you know? I just need to figure out where I'm losing time, like, in what specific corners. I already know the last two corners before the finish line I lose time in. The first one, the first, like, little S-curve, the Dunlop chicane, I definitely lose time there. Just because of the weird, it cuts deeper to the left than I'm like expecting, so. But 0.26, it's not bad. Could be better. Could be better. All right, let's see. Fuel lap 1 is actually pretty. That's what I was saying earlier, Chad. This is what I was saying earlier. The Porsche 919 hybrid, it gets really good fuel economy. Because with the BMW, I think at this point I'd be under 20 laps of fuel. Let's go a little harder on here. Okay, I definitely lost some time there, but I just wanted to. I want to experiment. I want to see where I can brake, where I can't brake, all the 9 yards. Because I also have to train myself to do nighttime racing, racing in heavy rain, light rain. Because I really do not know what the optimal time is for this track. Probably can just Google that if I really wanted to. But we'll see. Okay, made up a little bit of time there. That's good. Made up a lot. Oh my lord, made up a lot of time there. Half a second at least. Ah! Totally ate that curb. But we made up a decent amount of time in the corners before. There's a 329. 320.9, sorry. Alright, 2 more laps and we'll see what we can do. That's a bit of an unfortunate turn. Just lost on. Oh, that's a chopped lap right there if I've ever seen one. Really just trying to push to see what I can do here. Oh my god, we're down by half a second because I totally ate that curb at the start. And I also messed up the Dunlop chicane. Definitely some room for improvement. I also got to look up to see like what a good time for that race would be. I'm gonna go to bed after doing these races. All I'm gonna hear is the screaming of this engine, dude. Okay, making up time. Not a lot, but we're making up time, which is good. Alright, let's see if we cannot get screwed over by these turns here. It's a little too... I'm a little too slow through here. I don't know what I'm doing. Need to get better at that turn, honestly. Yeah, we're losing time again. Gotta kind of attack here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is definitely not a good time, but we'll give it one more, see what I can do. I will absolutely need to focus up for it, though, if I'm going to try to set a good time, so. Alright, let's do this. That was such a bad time. 3:29 is pretty good, though. Dude, what am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, this lap's also kind of wasted, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Let me check something really quick. I want to see something. Take those off for now. Let's see. Let's see. What is a good lap time for the Mons GT7 24-hour? That's not the, no, I'm looking for the, oh my god. Let's see. I have to Google this really quick 'cause I'm curious what a good time would be. Hmm. I have to keep digging in this rabbit hole, man. I have to figure out if my time is good or not. Let's see. Drop the pace down. Okay, so what I can do on dry is more than enough from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, okay. So using fuel, yeah, using like a mid-level mapping. Okay, I'm just looking at this data here. So my lap 3 was my best one, obviously, but I'm looking at where I'm slower, which is sectors 3, 4, and 5. It's like the middle of the track, really. Okay. Realistically, we'll be able to do this either with the hybrid or I'll just use the Group C car, and we'll be fine. But I think that is where I will end it. I will be live tomorrow and Sunday, and then I might take a break for a bit again just because of my classes starting up. But, as always, I will see you guys later.